of you guys just asked me if this is my sexy voice, and I honestly do not think that there is such thing as a sexy voice. It is a voice. You can make of this voice whatever you will, but maybe it is a sign that I ought to allow it to cameo on my channel a little more often. If that is something that you guys would like to see, just let me know. I don't think such a voice can really prevail because I don't have a microphone and I don't plan on ever getting one really. But if it could cut out some of the noise that my voice just produces along with any environmental pollution, then maybe it could work. That was inspired by the random shorts people who create their, I guess, lifestyle videos, and they're like, so this is what I do on my day as a full-time gym goer, whatever they do. And I find that voice kind of cringe, but for other topics, such as the lady who voices Psych to Goers channel, which is on mental health topics, to me, she has the best calm, low, soft, soothing voice ever. It's the kind of voice that makes me feel like everything is going to be all right. And when it comes to male narrator voices, I want to say the guy from either August the Duck or Green Dot Aviation has the best voice / voices. But when it comes to females, another girl whose voice I like is Jamie French. Yeah, Jamie French, to me, she has the most soothing voice ever. And sometimes I wish that were my voice, especially given that I'm a mezzo-soprano that tends to hang out on the alto side of voice. And it's just a voice that I kind of steered away from because my goal had been to become more comfortable and more skilled at my upper register, my head voice. But since I stopped practicing, now when I try to access my whistle register, I sound very breathy. I can't even scream anymore. So speaking on low tones certainly has its disadvantages, and I think that's what I'm experiencing now. I have been recurring more to my natural voice, which seems to be creeping lower and lower, and I can feel it resonating on my chest. Whereas about some 7-8 years ago, I used to feel it more like right here, like my throat really wouldn't vibrate as much, but now I feel that resonance in this area. And there are times in which I feel it on my chest. It's like, oh wow, it's not that I'm trying to compete with a man or anything. But my co-workers were actually pretty impressed by how low I can go. There's a guy who actually sings, and he leaned into me because that store was pretty noisy, and he was like, you're actually speaking in that low a tone. That is pretty impressive. And I can actually go lower if I practice some more. But like I said, I've been off my vocal practices. But what I really want to do is go back to speaking in about a tone that's maybe a little higher than this, because of course there are some voices and people I want to make fun of, but I want to do it when my voice is in optimal condition and not this atrophied mess that I have going on. Because your voice is a muscle that you have to train, and that is a muscle that I can say I have not been training lately. But yeah, I'll let this inspire me. I want to do more voice change things because I secretly have a very dynamic voice. I just don't share it very often. So yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, and Mike Brady from Ocean Liner Designs. But he makes sense because his dad is a literal musician. Yes, he inherited some of that. But yeah, those are just some really nice voices. Oh yeah, and this homegirl. She's my favorite one to listen to. Tawny Platis? Yep. Watch her content, please. I think it's so cool. I find it inspiring to work at my own projection. I can't lie, you guys. Growing up, I never liked my voice. And to this day, I think the reason I have a better relationship with how I sound is because of the countless hours of content I have produced over the years. I guess watching myself warmed me up to myself. But I can understand how sometimes I can change my voice in a way that it can be kind of cool. I just don't practice it like I used to. But I should. It's something I genuinely enjoy.